Namaste, welcome back to the Pragna channel, and you are watching AWS real-time projects for beginner to expert levels, and we are in season 6, and we are almost there to reach the expert level. And if you aren't watching from the project number 1, I would recommend you to do so. If you want to get 4 years of real-time experience, watch it. If you don't, then you don't have to watch it. Anyways, I don't want to waste any time. Let's do what is our project number? Project number 67, which is going to be DNS query filtering. So let's route and go, and off he goes, which is fast. This space vehicle is actually super fast. And yeah, we are doing 67 project out of 94. So we have, I guess, this guy. Okay. Yeah, we still have, I think, 20 plus projects to do. And let's go ahead and finish this. Hello, I have a security issue. We could really use your help. I'm glad to help if I can. Can you describe the situation first? As you may already know, we have multiple spacecraft in orbit at any given time. A network connection is set up so that each station can send information to engineers on the ground, including the station's current location and other telemetry data. What is the security issue you are running into? To ensure fault tolerance and allow for failover, we assign domain names and unique URLs so that spacecraft know where to send their data. However, we would like to restrict access to other URLs that might present a security risk or negatively impact network traffic. Okay, I understand what you are trying to accomplish. While we can restrict network traffic in multiple ways, for this situation, I suggest we use Amazon Route 53 Resolver DNS Firewall. With 53 Reservoir DNS Firewall, you can filter and regulate outbound DNS traffic for your VPC. We already use Route 53 for our DNS needs. Great, then we should be able to quickly solve your problem with a reusable collection of filtering rules using DNS firewall rule groups. Associating the rule groups to a firewall domain list, which contains the domains that you don't want Route 53 to resolve, will give your team finer grained control over your VPC traffic. Using Amazon CloudWatch to monitor activity in DNS firewall logs and metrics, you can adjust the behavior of the DNS firewall based on that activity. That sounds like what we need to fix our security issues. Will you build a proof of concept for us to see this in action? Of course, I would love to. And what are our learning objectives? Let's accept. Fantastic. We look forward to seeing it. We will create DNS firewall rule group, firewall domain list, and configure DNS query logging through CloudWatch. I don't know if we have used DNS in any of our 66 projects so far, but if not, we are going to do that right now. Okay, here we are, and the video concepts for this project are these. If you are watching from project 1, these videos are already covered as part of that. So it's up to you if you want to watch it or not. But if this is your first time or if you started this season, then I would recommend you to watch these. And the playlist where you can find these videos will pop up somewhere here, which is the AWS tutorials for beginners. Go to that playlist, search with this title, then you watch all the 4 and then come back here and watch the rest of the project. And this solution provides the ability to restrict which URLs are resolved by 53 based on DNS filters and rules. Route 53 is resolver DNS firewall is used to accomplish this. Right, Route 53 resolver DNS firewall is a feature within Route 53 that allows for the control of DNS resolution for associated VPCs. Within a firewall, a reusable collection of filtering rules can be created as firewall rule groups. The desired rule groups can then be associated with the VPC that requires DNS filtering. This is Route 53 resolver query logging is another feature within Route 53 that can be configured to record query requests and results to a log group in CloudWatch logs. Pretty much that's about it. It revolves around Route 53. So let's go ahead and see what we are going to do. We will create Route 53 resolver DNS firewall domain list, then firewall rule group, then we'll configure DNS query logging by using CloudWatch. As DIY, we are going to add a second rule to the block domain rule group created in the practice section. Assign the AWS managed domain list, managed domain XYZ. Okay, we are going to learn all the types of stuff. Let's click on the practice to start doing the practice lab goals. Let's start the lab. We don't have any files. Good. And as usual, don't forget to read the concept. I'm not going to read it most of the time. Sometimes I read it. Pause the video, read it, and then resume the video and go forward. So we are going to start with VPC. Of course, we are going to start with VPC because we are going to use Route 53 for this one. Okay, so looks like we have two VPCs, but we don't care about that because this is more about route. So let's go to domain list. Okay, our lab looks like it is ready. And then let's go to AWS managed domain list. Okay, let me scroll this down slower so that you can read it by pausing it. Okay, what we are going to add domain list to this one. There are already looks like some domain lists. So let's go ahead, add domain list. Let's click on this with that name. And then we are going to enter this google.com and that one. Okay, so add this domain list. Okay, so that is done. Review the domain list that is created successfully. And then we are going to create rule groups. Okay, and they are under here, DNS firewall, rule groups, create rule group, and we are going to name this one block domains rule group. Click next, add rule, and rule groups means what? It's a group of rules. So obviously it has to have rules. So we are going to create the rules. And the first rule is block domain rule. So we are going to choose add my own domain list, which is the list that we created previously. So select that. And what are we doing? We are blocking, and we are blocking NX domain, indicates that the domain name that's in the query does not exist. And then let's click add role. Okay, now you can see review, click next again. By the way, this is the group. In group, we added one role. So we are clicking next and set role priority. If you have multiple roles, what is the priority among those roles? And next, and that's it. Finally review it and done. So let's click on that. Now that is the ID. Maybe we have to copy it for later. But anyways, that is the ID. And we click on associated VPCs. Obviously, right? Once you have this uh, domain rule group, you have to associate it with a particular VPC so that it can use this. Associate VPC, and I think we are going to use the lab VPC, then associate it. Review it, check if it is complete, and then let's now go to Route 53. Configure query logging. And we are going to give a name, station DNS query logging. And we are going to choose CloudWatch logs log group. And when we are going to create log group, and the log group is going to be this one. You can send query logs to Amazon CloudWatch logs log group and S3 bucket or Kinesis data Firehose delivery stream. Okay. And add VPC, and it's going to be again the lab VPC. Next, active configure query logging, and that's done. Now you can see we have that. Okay. Now let's go to EC2 and click instances. I think we'll connect to it. using session manager. Okay, and now we will try to ns lookup google.com, and it should say server can't find because we blocked it. Okay, but if you are going to use curl max 5, then that could not resolve host even using that one. This curl command provides more insight into the response when trying to resolve the domain name for Google. Okay, and clearly even that couldn't do that. And we already tried that. Oh, Amazon.com. Okay, I think we are just checking to see if this is going to work for other websites. And obviously it is going to work for Amazon because we didn't block it. Okay, it is able to resolve it. DNS, right? What it does, it will just resolve its IP address. DNS, it will go and look it up and bring in the IP address, which it was able to do it. Then let's go to log groups because it might have generated the logs for this one. And if you go to that, log streams, you will have them. You can search all log streams, and google.com, you can see all the logs that are logged successfully. That's it. Pretty much it's a simple one, but it's a powerful one. If somebody asks you in the interview question that if we have to block uh, you know certain website, etc., how do you do that? This is how you do that. Okay, let's go and open our console. Okay, let's start with VPC. Okay, let's go to domain list. Okay, let's add a domain list and let's name it block domain list. Every company will have this one. Maybe you are not doing it, but somebody will be doing it because obviously at company they don't want you to connect to so many websites. Okay, so we are going to anything with Google and google.com, add domain list. That's it. Okay, now let's go to roles groups, create role group, and the group name we are going to give is this one. Okay, let's add the role, and we are going to name the role this one. Add my own domain list, and the domain list is the domain list that I just created. And query type is going to be, hold on a minute, what did they select? The query type is going to be, did they select a query type? I think it's block, right? Yeah, so we don't have to select the query type there, which is optional. A next domain, click add rule, and the rule is added. Select this, click next, and rule priority we only have one, so it doesn't matter. Next, review it, create the rule group. Okay, we have it, but as you can see it says not associated, so let's go ahead and associate it with a VPC. Associate VPC, choose the lab VPC. Oops, associate it. It's in progress, but it should associate it. I don't even see a refresh button to click refresh, but let's go ahead and click go here just for sake of it and come back here. It's in progress. In the meantime, let's go ahead and open Route 53. Okay, that's fine. Let me refresh this. Okay, here we are, Route 53. Okay, what are we doing in the Route 53? We are going to configure query logging. Okay, here we are. What are you not opening up? What happened? Everything, even this is not working. Okay, it's associated, but what happened to this one? Okay, okay, it is going to the resolver, but oh, it is, it opened. For some reason, it's showing somewhere down. I don't know. Okay, now it showed. That's weird. They're showing how it works. Okay, this is nice. Okay, resolver roles, VPC resolver roles, benefits and features. What did I even click? I clicked, didn't I click query logging? Oh yeah, configure query logging, and the name I'm going to give is station DNS query log, and I'm going to send the logs to what? CloudWatch logs, not S3, but you have that option as well. And create a log group because I don't have it yet, and it's going to be this name. And the VPC is the lab VPC. Add it, and I think that's it. Pretty much, it's easy peasy. That's created, and they wanted us to get some ID of something. I don't remember. It's creating, but okay, this is done. I don't know which one it wanted me to get that. I forgot about it. Maybe this one, but we'll look at it later on. Let's open up the EC2 and let's do that stuff. Instances, we will have one test server, connect, session manager. Okay, now let's do NS, not caps, NS lookup google.com. Server can't find NX domain. That's what the response we said gave. And let me copy this command and it should say the same thing. Same thing, could not resolve host. Here it is not showing that, but here it is showing could not resolve host because the DNS we are using, we literally told it to block anything related to google.com. But if we try the same thing with Amazon, it should work. It should bring its IP address, and you can see that. Okay, I think pretty much that's about it, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, we need to also check the logs. Never mind. I thought it is done, but no, 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 no. CloudWatch. We are familiar with CloudWatch by now. We have done several. We created alarms. We created log groups, log metrics, dashboards. We have done a plenty of stuff by now, so we know. We checked Lambda logs, EC2 logs, glue logs, etc. Okay, we are in the group and search all log group streams and then let's search for google.com. And as you can see, the logs are being collected here. Instance name and block, firewall rule action block. I mean, if you want to create something on top of this, you can see it may be like collect this log, query it, and then be like what are the websites that are being blocked, how often they are getting blocked, etc. You can get all kinds of details from here. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our DIY. And I think this will be a record if we finish this within half an hour. Add a second rule to the rule group created in the practice session. And what is that rule? Oh, okay, so we need to add this to the, I think that's, come on, give me something harder. Systems manager, not that. Let's go to VPC and DNS rule groups. Open this, add role, managed domain list, and they want us to add aggregate threat list. Is that what they want us to add? Domains aggregate. Okay, cool. Not allow. Block it. Is it block? Yeah, obviously they want to block it. And should we give the same thing, or did they mention we need to give a certain thing? They didn't. Okay, that's fine. Let's add. Oh, sorry. Group name. Is there a group name you want me to give? Okay, previously we created that. Let me give this block domain. Uh, is this considered as a name? That's weird. Add role. Okay, we added that. Okay, what do you want now? Role group ID. I think that's what they wanted us to copy, I guess. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Yes, we did it. I mean, this is a simple one, but I like it because at least I learned something. That's what the goal for me is to learn these topics and at least get familiar. Obviously, if I do it once, I'm not going to. Maybe I will watch these videos again so that, I won't forget this because there are so many things that we are doing and obviously we'll forget. But now I know what is domain list, domain role list, and etc. We once we get familiar to it, we don't have to go deep inside it. Whenever somebody asks us in an interview, we can say we worked it, and even if we tell them, I mean, see, when they are talking about phones, even if you say iPhone, that's fine. But when they're talking about phones, if you go and say Nintendo, then then they'll be like, seriously? We're talking about phones and Nintendo, you are bringing up Nintendo or PlayStation. This works great and will help us avoid future security issues. Choose a reward. I don't know. Whatever they are showing in these all suck. Okay, let's wrap this up in 30 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the quiz as well. And are you guys ready? Are you all ready? Are you ready for the competition? Oh, these fireworks. I like these fireworks. At least I'm close enough to them. Makes them look like too much fireworks. Okay, cancel it. Come on, come on, give me fast. I want to finish this within half an hour. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go and zap some drones and answer the questions. Come on, where are you? Okay, I think I see one. I see one here. Okay, be ready, everyone. Let's see who will win this one. How do users enable DNS firewall protections for a VPC in Amazon Route 53 Resolver? I think they are asking what we did just now. Associate one or more role groups with the VPC. Yes. Configure out with result to handle queries for the views during a period. Nope. 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 I think it is this. Okay. My answer is B. Yes. Which is a very good start. Very, very good start. One love. Which service offers DNS firewall feature without requiring any additional setup? Duh, we are talking about this, so obviously that is the answer. Two love. Answer was C, by the way. 320. Which types of rules can be configured in DNS firewall? A feature of Amazon Route 53 resolver. Domain-based rules, HTTP-based rules, UDP rules. I think it is domain-based rules. Answer is A. Yes, 3 low, 3-0. I'm rocking. Even last time I did something like this and then I did some one question wrong. Wow, seriously, I don't see blue. What? This is ridiculous. What's going on with the game? Oh, there are plenty that side. But how do I go there? Or maybe there is a bridge here. DNS Firewall, a feature of Route 53 resolver, can be used to block resolution requests to resources. Which type of hosted zones, including VPC endpoint names, can contain these resources? What was that? I'm thinking it is external hosted or private between these two. I don't know. Let's check. Private. See, see. I mean, at least I will get half mark, right? This is a free one for everybody. So it's 4-0. What is it? What is doing this? 4-0. 4-0. 4-0. How many did you guys get? Let's see at the end. With Amazon 53 Resolver DNS Firewall, users can filter and regulate DNS traffic for their VPC. Which type of traffic is protected? I think it is this one. Outbound, we don't care about outbound. Wrong. I think it is outbound. Did you get that right? Mine is 4-1. Which statements about WAF are true? Select 3. I think these 3. Let's go. Let's see. It's not showing anything here. Let's go to features. Okay, we have WAF bot control, one of the option. API, another option. What is the third one? This one? I don't know. I'll just select these 3. And it is correct. So I got 5-1. Let me know what you got. I guess in the previous project I got what? 6-0? Yeah, this project I got 5-1. Mention what I got and as well as what you got in the comments because I won't remember because I will be posting this maybe 10 days later on or something like that. So do let me know in the comments how much I got in this video and how much you got so that we can check because we are on the same level right now and we are doing this together and at least I'm giving a chance to go watch those videos and reading the content concepts which I'm not doing at this point. So you should score more marks than me. Okay, don't forget about that and also go ahead and do all the awesome stuff. Subscribe, like, comment, share and become member to support this channel and thank you for your time here. I really appreciate it because of all of you. Our channel is growing a lot and so it's all because of you guys, so I really appreciate and all the best with whatever you are doing and help people who are in need. Doesn't matter whatever it is. You don't have to just help with money. You can help with doing chores, donating blood, maybe donating time, etc. And have a nice day. See you in the next video. Peace out.